Families of Color Seattle is building a strong community by supporting families of color through parenting programs, resource sharing, and fostering meaningful connections. We are amplifying parent voices and centering our children of color. Focs is essential to Seattle because we are connecting parents and building a loving community. We know that the heart of Seattle is grounded in a diverse collective of international experiences and people from a global majority. We can support more families of color to stay in Seattle, to feel visible, represented, and well-resourced.
I joined Focs when my Chicano-Japanese daughter was 3 months old, and what a wonderful community we got to connect with. I particularly found peace of my mind and affinity by learning how other families of mixed cultures and races are treasuring their own heritage. As we experienced uncertainty in our jobs, my husband was in a doctoral program. We could not have afforded all these supports without a scholarship to participate in the infant group, and the scholarship was a great incentive to take the first step, which opened up the door to a warm, caring community.
Multiracial children are the fastest growing population under 18 years old, and the majority of kindergartners, nationally and locally, are children of color. In a city where families of color are rapidly being displaced and schools are more racially segregated now than in the 1960s, it is imperative that parents are provided resources to counter the growing disparity that impacts our children of color's agency to thrive.
Black and brown children thrive when they see strong women and mother of color leadership. When my child sees me stand up for racial justice and celebrate cultural arts and traditions, including my way of parenting, it centers our narratives as families of color.
When all these factors come together to create a vibrant community, children of color thrive. This happens when children of color are born into a loving community that is racially and economically just. Whether it's the first time being a newborn parent or your third child, we know that health outcomes are greatly increased when parents can grow their parenting skills and be connected to a supportive community through our Focs parent groups and Focs resources. Families of Color Seattle is uniquely positioned to provide essential spaces and dialogue for intercultural, interethnic families to connect with other families of color who share similar narratives. Parents will have tools to help navigate children's intersectional identity, undo racism, and start this work in the home.